Grand Rising Soul Fam. Today I wanted to come on and share from the Tao Oracle regarding the cosmic gene key that we're moving through, the hexagram that we're moving through. Right now we are in gene key 63, which is the shadow of doubt, the gift of inquiry, the divine expression or city of truth. And in the I Ching, this is the hexagram of completion. So there is the card there, this victory of crossing the finish line, couple of keywords, final attainment, victory, a crescendo, a job well done, perfection, peak performance, and prudence. Okay, so let's check out what it has to say. This is the energies that we're in right now. We're in the spectrum, anything from doubt in self-doubt to truth. So here we go. This is by Deva Padma's deck. Enjoy the sweetness of the moment, for it is the culmination of a long journey. Peak experiences are like brilliant lights appearing on the vast panorama of our lives. We strive, train, and aim for them. Our ideals, hopes, and dreams are projected onto them. When a high point is finally reached, a different landscape of possibilities has already begun to appear. It's naive to believe that achieving a goal means it's then impossible to kick back and relax, or that from now on life will remain perfect, forever. The reality is, in fact, that once you reach the top, you most assuredly begin some form of a descent. Without the valley, there could be no peaks. Life would be flat and predictable. Whatever you have worked so hard to achieve is now within reach. Things might still need a little fine-tuning, but essentially the moment of triumph is at hand. It's important to not slip into any old habits of carelessness or inattention. Take care of all the maintenance requirements and attend to any last details. Your totality of commitment is what will determine the depth and breadth of your success. True satisfaction is available in every aspect of the journey through life. It's far more beneficial in such moments to build on your successes by harnessing your energy and containing it rather than throwing it away on the excuse that you need a break, or on the other side of the coin, getting carried away by over-enthusiasm. Although the pressure may seem to be off now, at any moment circumstances can take an unexpected turn. Remain alert to any signs of change. Avoid indulging the ego's need to project itself as superior or heroic. Be aware of any tendencies towards pretentiousness, taking on the role of benevolent monarch, or otherwise playing a role designed to demonstrate superiority over others. Breakthroughs are part of a continuum. They can occur in both small and great ways. When you have achieved any kind of peak, it's wisest to direct your energies toward returning to middle ground in a relaxed and natural way. Attaining the heights always challenges our mental and physical limits, if for no other reason than the fact that increased exposure means increased vulnerability. If you slack off now before you have fully comprehended all of the implications of your position, the situation can degenerate, and what seemed glorious can begin to distort and break down. It would be a pity to have come so far only to realize you've created a nightmare. You must be very diligent while savoring the perfection of this time, to not become drunk on it, because out of unconsciousness you can easily stumble into snares set by greedy others. Prepare yourself to resume the day-to-day, step-by-step work of doing ordinary things in the best way that you can. There's no milestone on the road at which perfection is finally reached. The experience of perfection is a revelation. It's a realization that perfection is contained within every moment, regardless of whether that moment appears grand and cosmic or inconsequential and mundane. Bottom line, here are the changes. Line 1. When the pressure is on, it can be tempting to bail out just at the most critical moment. Don't do it. You've got this far by holding firm to your vision, and it would be a kind of inner betrayal of your own self to jump out of the fire just before you're fully cooked. Even if things seem a little bit out of control, Just take a deep breath. Let's do that together right now. And remember that the events that are happening now are the fruits of what you set in motion earlier. Line 2. When you find yourself standing at the top of the hill, it shouldn't come as a big surprise that everyone around can see you, even if you're standing naked and exposed or battered and exhausted. It's best to think of these things as proud battle scars. They are, in fact. You've got nothing to hide, no reason to offer apologies. If you're feeling a little embarrassed nonetheless, take comfort in knowing that things will return to normal soon. Line 3. When you've set your sights very high, it can challenge every fiber of your being to reach the peak. The best mountain climbers know how important it is to enlist the services of the best guides. Find sturdy helpers who know how to navigate difficult terrain, and you'll get where you want to go. Line 4. Surprisingly, the most ordinary experiences can provide us with luminous insight. When, for example, you are able to dispassionately witness the subtle nuances of dark and light, that shift within your own thoughts, it is possible to taste a peak in the form of insight that restores a sense of inner harmony and well-being. Line 5. To rest on the laurels of any experience only puts you back to sleep, and soon you'll be snoring away in unawareness. Old habits die hard, and the oldest and deepest of all is the habitual drive of ego to assert itself above all else. Watch out for delusions of grandeur now, and if you should fall prey to some old tricks of the mind, return to earth. Simple, everyday acts have the power to consolidate and strengthen any success. And top line, line 6. Keep your eye on the prize, but remember that the true prize awaits your realization that living fully here and now is the ultimate reward. Life gets complicated when we delude ourselves that we are separate and somehow special. There is only movement and change. All that is continues to evolve in a very special way. So the real, challenge in life is, how can we be better than the version of ourselves that we were yesterday? And how can we also stop and bask in that celebration and in that experience when we've attained that victory? By having this as my life's work and brand, I can tell you that one of the deepest works for me is to celebrate the milestone instead of continuously raising the bar. And if we wonder why we're not feeling satisfied or near completion, often because after we achieved something, we just put another goalpost. We kept changing the goalpost. So invitation this week, just to acknowledge if you are the type of person who keeps raising the goalpost on yourself. And that's an amazing feat that you're always evolving and striving for more. But don't forget, and I say this to myself as well, don't forget to stop and smell the roses and appreciate how far you've come and all that you have done, because just in those moments of being tender in the what is, that expression, that frequency of gratitude, of victory, of accomplishment, of truth ripples out. Sending you so much love this week, and always